I'm Ray Halbrook.
And I'm Michelle Halbrook.
And we're owners of Livestream STL. So you're probably wondering, what is Livestream STL? Well, we are a digital video production. We specialize in live streaming, and we are taking it to the Jefferson County area to cover lots and lots of sporting events this summer and hopefully many years to come.
Our desire is to partner with school districts and communities by showcasing high school games and student athletes during our live broadcasts. This allows family and friends and fans, near and far, as well as potential colleges, universities, and scouts, to see these teams and athletes perform in real time, even if they're not able to attend the game in person.
So what sets us apart from radio or other live stream companies? One thing is multiple cameras. A lot of companies only come in with one camera and maybe one announcer. We come in with up to 9 devices and multiple announcers, and the great part about it is most of our announcers are from the Jefferson County area, so they already know your kids or they're already familiar with your school. Our announcers are passionate about high school sports and have a desire to promote our local athletes and their accomplishments, so that is a plus for your school. We mainly broadcast to Facebook Live for this main thing, to be able to interact with you or family members or folks from all over the world.
So recently we've had some parents contact us and ask how they can help, because they see the value of what we're doing and they have a desire to help us gain momentum and move forward. So here are some of the ways that you can help. We require and depend on sponsorships in order to cover the operating costs and expenses of our broadcast. So this can come in several forms. One form of sponsorship is business and corporate sponsorships. Companies can choose between a variety of sponsorship packages that we have available, and in return they receive advertising during the games with their graphics on the screen, as well as being mentioned during the breaks and during our specialty segments. Another form of sponsorship is through booster clubs. Members of these clubs can collaborate with several donors or help us make connections with reliable donors in the community. Or they can choose to utilize their general funds to help cover the cost of sponsorship. Boosters and donors would be recognized throughout the broadcast. Our final way of sponsorship is just through families and individuals who just believe in what we're doing and they want to give towards the kids. We have the same sponsorship packages available for friends and family. If they wish, they would also be recognized during the broadcast.
So Booster Clubs, we want to partner with you to help highlight your kids. It's our passion to do this. It's our desire to see the Jefferson County area grow in this particular area, because nobody else really is doing it right now in the capacity that we're doing it. So if you're interested in any of these opportunities, give us a call, 314-852-4398 or livestreamstl@outlook.com.
Good afternoon, live from Festus, Missouri. We're at West City Park in Festus, Missouri, where the Jefferson R7 Blue Jays are going to be taking on the Festus Tigers. we are in a little bit of a delay here. We're waiting for the umpire to show up. Stuck in traffic, so we're going to jabber a little bit. But until then, you get to put up with us. How about that, right? Ray Halbrook along with Joe Hamilton. How's it going, JoJo?
How's it going, Ray? I'm doing pretty good.
Beautiful day for baseball. A little windy. We're holding on to the live stream STL banner behind us here, and hoping that it doesn't blow away. It's blown away a few times, but we've got plenty of anchors behind us. I hope.
It actually blew and hit me once, so I'm kind of trying to hold my ground here.
Right. I gotcha. So we come in today's game with Jefferson R7 with a 6-2 record, and the Festus Tigers kind of flip-flop there with a 2-6 record. So we're getting used to a little bit of Jefferson County baseball, and got some stats we'll throw at you here real quick while we're waiting for the Jefferson Blue Jays. Lots and lots of RBIs, some pretty high averages, and everything else that goes with that. But for Jefferson, some notables here. Jacob Bridges batting .500, 6 RBIs. He is 7 runs batted in. Or, I'm sorry, 6 RBIs, 7 runs total. And Levi Eversole, .421 batting average. Andrew Graves, a .350 batting average. 2 home runs already on the season, on this early season. And Colby Ott, a .360 batting average. For the Festus Tigers, Festus, they dropped 6 in a row, and now they've won 2. They're on a 2-game winning streak, and getting notables here from Caleb Hyde and Cole Wagner. Caleb Hyde at .259 batting averages, 4 RBIs, and same for Cole Wagner, .348 batting average and 4 RBIs. We'll try to hold the banner back here again.
or hold the book.
Yeah.
I mean, the book looks like
you're holding the book. I'm holding the banner. However we can do to keep the wind down. I was told by the wonderful app of the Weather Channel app that we were only supposed to have about 4 to 5 mile an hour winds today. So that's kind of been out the window, and we're getting kind of blown around here a little bit. But I digress. We have Charlie Pratt. His parents behind us helping us hold things up too. We appreciate it. Seeing in the corner over here, and but it looks like we've got the coaches that they've kind of convened a little bit, and give you a little shot of the wide shot of our field today. As you see over to the right here, you see Festus kind of just in their scrum here a little bit, and we'll say hi to some folks that are already on the broadcast waves here. We appreciate you watching. My wife, Michelle, how are you? AmateurSports.tv and radio, we love those guys. Glenn Mumford, all the way from Canada. So we've already got Canada on the airways, which is great.
My friend Ryan Picarella said something.
I did. It says, Joe, you are right by my house, fella. How about that?
Hey,
Ryan?
if you want to come down and say hi, you can.
Absolutely. But Steve Williams will say hey to you guys. If you're on the airwaves right now, the Facebook waves, do us a favor, like and share the stream. We always ask you to do that, and hopefully you guys were able to see our pregame to the pregame video. Goes with our kind of our needs and our desires for this live stream for the Jefferson County area. We hope that you guys were able to see that, and if there's any way you can either steer us into the direction of some sponsorship with a business, some sponsorship as parents, a handful of parents come together and are interested in sponsoring with us, we appreciate that. Also, boosters. We're really trying to get into a lot of the boosters right now, Joe, and it's a good thing to have the boosters involved because they know exactly who to invest in. They know exactly who to go to for investing, and so that's why we want to be on board with you guys. We want to be able to partner with you guys, and for all of the schools in the Jefferson County area and the conference, and so be it. So we'll say enough about that, but we are still in a little bit of a delay here And we're going to step away for just a few minutes, but we'll be right back. And stay tuned. And we are back. The umpires have made it to the field here. We're going to give you the starting lineups as scorecards are being turned into the umpires today for the Jefferson Blue Jays. Andrew Graves at center field, Colby Ott at shortstop, Jacob Bridges third base, Tommy Moon right field, Levi Ebersold's playing first base today, Braden Harmon's pitching, will be our pitcher for today, Ricky Doherty at second base, Levi Roth catching, Jacob Melting is the designated hitter, and Eric Eisenbeis is playing left field. They're coached by Robert Coonley. For the Festus Tigers, see if I can find them. There we go. And the Festus Tigers. Cole Wagner's playing center field, Caleb Hyde at second base, Charlie Pratt playing third base, Zach Bash playing first base, Colin Riendo at right field, Eddie Martin playing shortstop, Connor Wilkinson is playing the designated hitter today, Jacob Folk catching, Wyatt Doherty at left field, and Ryan Riendo's pitching, and they're coached by Jeff Montgomery. So beautiful day here out at West City Park as the coaches converse with the umpires real quick. Just going to be just a few more minutes, it looks like. Zach Kohler, how you doing? See quite a few folks on the Facebook waves. If you're watching, make sure you like and share today's game. We appreciate that. Oh my goodness, we got it. We have broken the record. Here it is, JoJo. Brad Harris, hi guys from Brisbane, Australia. I know exactly where that's at. That is cool, Brad. Appreciate you guys watching.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. We've already broken the record once. I thought that we had where we were at Perth, Australia. Perth, Australia is pretty close, but I'm pretty sure Brisbane, and so Brisbane I think blows that away. So Stephen Elgin, we appreciate the color comment there, but that's okay, whatever. So we are just again a couple minutes here away from the first pitch. Joe, beautiful day, a little windy, but I think we're gonna make it today.
We're gonna make it today. Hopefully, I don't get any more banners at my back. But,
no more banners at my back.
Both teams are lining up for the national anthem.
Yep. Say play ball. Play ball. Folks, sit back, relax, and hopefully enjoy from the comfort of your home here. I like to take the games after we get done, and I'll cast them to my TV. It's a sweet deal. I love that setup.
Chromecast? I think that's what
you can Chromecast it, or you can just cast it however, you know. Brad Harris, home of the mighty Brisbane Bandits, coached by the legend Dave Nilsson. I like that. We are at West City Park in Festus, Missouri. There, Steve Elgin. Down in Festus, Missouri. As our pitcher for today, Ryan Riendo, warms up. Say hey to everybody, and appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you like and share today's page and today's stream. We appreciate that. Ryan Riendo warming up here. Joe, it's a tale of two different teams here. You have Jefferson coming in with a record of 6-2. They've been pretty solid, playing some good ball. Festus looks like they're trying to get back on their feet here a little bit, 2-6, but they've done a pretty good job of minimizing mistakes the last couple of games, and looking to ride the back of Ryan Riendo here and Here we go. Joe Hamilton, you have the call, sir.
Center fielder Andrew Raves getting ready to dig in. What a beautiful day it is for baseball here at West City Park, Festus, Missouri. As the umpire cleans home plate. We are ready for first pitch. Ball hit into left field for a base hit.
Nice way to get on the board there for Festus.
Starting early, aren't they?
Yeah.
Colby out at the plate now. See if he's a little more selective. Ground ball, foul. He had to go play that ball just to be safe.
Sure did.
That's Charlie Pratt over there at third base.
They've done quite a bit of work today on the field, and you just never know which way the ball is going to roll after you've worked it over so much.
A 1 count. Runner on first early in this game. Check on the runner. Runner's back in safely.
Eric Lawrence, we say hi to you.
Runner goes from first, and he's in safely. Pretty good throw. I was just about to say the wind calmed down, but, you know.
He must have heard you.
Yep. Next pitch is bunted foul. Runner has to stay put at second. Fouled off again. Hanging tough. As we said before, Jefferson coming in at 6-2. They're a feisty bunch. Have they been on a winning streak? Have they been?
Who are you
Jefferson?
talking about? Jefferson 6-2. They've been rolling pretty good there. Had a couple of games they dropped early in the season here, the first three games, but I believe they've got at least a 4-game streak here going on. Ott's hanging in there.
Ground ball foul. Again, he's been hanging in. This is a good battle here.
Yeah, good battle.
Outside for a ball.
That was pretty close. Maybe a couple inches off there.
Fouled off yet again.
This is a good battle here. Good battle.
How many pitches in this at bat? I kind of lost track at 8.
I probably pretty close there, yeah. Forgot I had a man at second instead of first there, but we got that fixed. Appreciate everybody on the Facebook waves there. Elmer Cothern, Ben Schmitz.
3-2 now. See if they want to start the running here at second base.
Yeah, you got nothing to lose here with nobody out.
Time called.
Little cat and mouse action going on there.
Ball hit to short. Shortstop has the throws on the first for the out, but the runner does move up to third base.
So he did his job. Moved the runner over one way or the other. I appreciate the Pratt family. They're holding up our banner for us back here now. We don't have to hold it. Ooh, it's a high fly ball.
Fly ball into left field. Left fielder's under it, has it. Runner attempts to score from third. He does, and it's 1-0 early for Jefferson.
And again, batter does his job. Manufacturing runs. That's what it all comes down about, right?
Yep.
Matt Barr, how are you? Andre Moore, how are you?
Tommy Moon at the plate now. A little bit outside for a ball.
We are really, there we go. Got to open up our iris a little bit. Got a lot of cloud cover right now.
Not too much cloud cover, but I get your point. Here's the 1-0 pitch. The other way for a base hit. Jefferson just keeps on hitting here.
Yeah.
Two outs in the inning. Jefferson has another mini rally going.
Yep.
Runner tries to go to second, and he's safe. Jefferson is not hesitating to steal.
Yeah, they're taking it. You gotta take what you give, you know.
Yeah. Run on second here, 2 out. Already 1-0 here in the first. Time is called.
Got a good crowd filing in here for the first inning here. Started a little bit late. We had umpires that were late coming in because of had an accident.
Nice stop there by the catcher, keeping it in front. Ball gets away from the catcher. Runner advances on to third base. Man, how quickly things have developed here.
Yeah.
First it was a runner. First it was a runner on first, and now he's at third.
Yeah.
Less than 2 minutes later.
Yeah. 30 seconds, something like that. Wild pitch here, but Riendo, if he can just calm down here a little bit and pitch to this guy and get out of this inning.
strike called. Catcher had to get away from him again a little bit, but gets it back. Riendo has a sign. Here's the pitch. Just a bit low.
Wow. That was pretty close. Count runs full here.
A lot of things to think about here. You have the runner probably running with the pitch. 3-2 count here. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Good thing there are no cars.
Yeah, not on that side. They got a little ways to go if they're going to hit a car on the left field side here.
It is possible, but
Yeah, it's a big reach. That'd be a major league foul ball.
another 3-2 offering. Walked him. Runners on the corners. Braden Harmon is the plate now. Starting pitcher in this one for Jefferson.
Long inning for Riendo, but he's hoping to get out of it right here.
A little bit high for a ball.
We have a really good vantage point here for
Yeah,
balls and strikes. We're
very-
literally right behind the plate here, which is really nice.
Very tight strike zone early.
Yeah, in between our dual grandstands. Runner gets back. This has always been a good friendly rivalry, kind of bragging rights here for Festus.
I don't know why the runner. I just read the last comment.
Yeah.
My mistake. Ooh,
Oh,
outside
got him.
corner
He
with a
did.
strike.
He did. He got him.
Seemed like that pitch was a little more outside than some of the pitches called a ball.
That's why I would have a hard time covering or umpiring high school baseball. I've done Legion ball. I've done a few other select teams, and it's extremely difficult. You know, hard on the umpires.
It's got to be a tough job. A lot of stress. I did umpire Little League Baseball a little bit.
There you go.
Inside for a ball. Riendo's having control issues early.
Yeah. Love the foul there. Riendo's one strike away from getting out of this jam.
That ball was way high. All right. Here's the pitch.
Ooh.
Almost hit him for a ball.
So here we are again with a 3-2 count.
Swing and a miss struck him out. The inning's over.
All right, 1/2 inning in the books here. And Jefferson R7 is up 1-0. Do us a favor and like and share the stream today. We appreciate it. If you're actually watching from the game or at the game here, chime in a little bit later here. We will be voting for a player of the game. That'll probably be about the 5th inning. You'll be able to cast your vote for player of the game. So keep tuning in, and we will have that opened up about the 5th inning.
Hi, this is Jeff Whitener from Blue Tiger Media, and you're watching Baseball on Livestream STL.
All right, we come back up here to the top or the bottom of the first. Festus gets their chance to bat. Cole Wagner up to bat.
Braden Harmon on the mound for Jefferson. Strike one called. Quickly 0-2. Inside for a ball that almost hit him.
Yep. Braden Harmon.
That pitch called a ball.
A little bit low, a little bit low. He's coming out firing here.
He's got a nice fastball from what I see. Away for a ball. These Festus Tigers have not played since we covered them last.
That's correct. Yeah, out at Windsor High School. Ball gets away.
After being down 0-2, he works the walk.
Okay. Sometimes you got to work that pitcher and good things can happen.
Come on, Caleb.
Caleb Hyde at the plate for his first at bat today. High for a ball.
Tim Flanagan, how you doing? Joe Picarella, Mike Kinder, Amy Duncan.
That ball gets away from the catcher, and the runner advances to second.
Taking a look.
Taking a wide turn at second there. He looked at going to third, but he didn't. A smart base running there.
Yeah.
Strike called. Beautiful pitch there. Ball gets away again. Runner advances to third. Bottom of the first is going, or Yeah, bottom of the first is going the same way the top of the first has, at
Yeah.
least so far.
Yeah. Well, for more for Jefferson, it's coming down to pitching more than the hitting there. They got a good rally there the first inning, and now they've got to buckle down here. Wagner's got to buckle down. I'm sorry, Harmon's got to buckle down here and make some pitches here. He had him set up real early, and then let him get away.
Strike called, outside corner.
And as I say that, we roll 3-2.
Funny how baseball works,
Isn't
doesn't
that
it?
something? Ball foul. We love the sun going in and out today with all the clouds.
I don't see much vegetation on these trees yet, and we're midway
quite
through
yet.
March.
Not quite yet. We've got, there's a great big creek. Joachim Creek runs back behind here, and it's kind of high right now too. So, ooh.
Lucky that ball didn't hit him, and there are now runners on the corners.
This is probably a good mound visit here for
Yeah,
Coach.
he seems a little unnerved.
Yeah, Coach Coonley, I'm sorry, is doing the right thing here. Just calm him down. Hey, make pitches.
Third baseman Charlie Pratt steps in now. He pitched pretty well in his last outing.
He sure did. Got that. He got that shutout out at Windsor, and was talking to Dad about it. He says probably one of the best pitch games he's ever seen.
Runner goes, and he will go to second. None of these teams are reluctant to run at all. Two very mobile teams. Fouled off for Charlie. Count now is, I think, 0-1.
1-1.
1-1.
Sometimes we have the good vantage point of having the scoreboard right in front of our face like we are today, which is kind of nice.
Little bit outside, taken for a ball.
There's a poke.
That ball's poked right up the middle for a base hit. One run will score, and the other runner will just stick at third base. Now tied 1-1.
So Festus comes right back here.
This is looking to be a back and forth game all day.
Yeah,
Zach Bash at the plate now.
I don't mind that.
I remember talking to you about this, and you're not much of a pitcher's duel type of guy. So
Well, I mean, it helps to know who you're. If it's I'm not necessarily. I mean, it just depends.
inside for a ball.
It really does. It just depends on the situation. If it's just bad hitting or and just a sloppy game, that doesn't make for a good game. But I mean, as far as good pitching, you get pitchers that are on top of each other. Runner goes.
Runner goes again, and he's gonna be in safely. And the runner comes home and scores.
How about that?
2-1 Festus. Talk about being opportunistic.
Right. That was smart base running. Very smart. So Harmon's at 19 pitches now, because I got a pitch clock right here. How about that?
What was the other pitch?
I'll catch that one
Okay,
when we get
okay.
to the top of the next.
Because it seemed like Riendo was having trouble in that first.
I think he's got a few more pitches.
Fouled off right in front of our banner here.
Yeah.
Runners on second and third. Nobody out here.
We appreciate Athletic Director Eric Allen for having us out, and Coach Montgomery inviting us out again too. This game was added. We had a few different games to choose from today, but we decided to come back here to Festus, and we'll be back a little bit later in the season too. Steve Williams, appreciate the kind words.
1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off yet again. We remain at 1-2.
Festus is doing a lot better job of being knowledgeable on the base pads. Even better than I felt already today from Windsor. You know, Windsor, that was a close game. I mean, that was a great pitcher's duel.
As I told you before, expect the unexpected.
Yeah,
I did not expect that. That ball is popped up. It looked like it was hit harder than it was. The out is recorded.
And Jefferson gets their first out, which is that's always good. Get that first out, and you can build on that.
Colin Riendo at the plate now for his first plate appearance. Way outside for a ball. Runner
Took a look.
And out was recorded there.
Yeah. Got himself in. Didn't get himself back in time, so 2 outs.
He was stuck in no man's land.
Yeah. Sometimes you do that cheating, and that cheating catches up with you. That was Charlie Pratt. Picked off over there at second base.
High for a ball.
Got some heat.
Just got to learn how to control it.
You've got a lot of velocity. Sometimes it's hard to control that.
Another high pitch for a ball.
So 3-0. Oh, I take that back. 2-0.
I'd be very selective if I was Riendo right now.
No doubt. Ryan Picarella wants to know who's your pick for LA 2019 tournament on the fan pin.
I'd have to check out the prospects, and then I'll let you guys know on that.
Yeah. So for some crazy reason, the scoreboard went back to no balls, no strikes, and that's not right. I know there's. Oh no. Oh, he must have walked. I thought that there was 3 balls on that count there. Did you give your pick? I'm sorry.
Eddie Martin, I said I had to look at the prospects, and then I had to let him know. Because I'm a part of a fan page that he's a part of, too. So
I gotcha.
Runner, check on the runner at first. He's back in safely. Eddie Martin at the plate now. Outside corner, strike called.
Umpires being nice, I think, there a little bit. That was He knows
I
he's
was
struggling
thinking
a
the
little
same
bit.
thing, yeah.
I knew he was struggling a little bit.
He probably needed that in the worst way.
Yeah, sure.
Next pitch.
Runner
Runner goes again, and
He's hit.
Martin's hit by the pitch.
Yeah, he got hit. I didn't know if you saw that, Joe. That's why I blurted it out.
I did.
Knee-jerk reaction sometimes.
Hey, it's fine.
So now we got 2 on, 2 out.
Connor Wilkinson is the designated hitter in this one. Ball gets away, runners will advance to second and third, so there goes your double play opportunity.
Don't need a double play.
Don't need a double play,
Get 2 outs.
excuse me. Over under on how long it takes for the trees to get vegetation on it. What do you think? Maybe a month or 2?
Oh, probably not that long. With just with, you know, as long as it stays warmed up and we don't get this crazy, you know, this crazy cold. Get the crazy cold out of here, you know. Coach Montgomery pulls Wilkinson up the third base line to give him some signs here and some instruction.
Next pitch. Strike called. He's been giving him that outside corner. That ball smashed in the left field for a base hit. 1 runner will score. Here comes the second runner, and the throw is offline, and 2 runners will score. Two out, double plates, 2 runs.
Sometimes you just need some home cooking, and good things come together with all that. 4-1, Festus over Jefferson. I'm wondering if Jeff Whitener's watching. I'm sure he's interested to see if he's going to be who's winning at this point.
Ball 1. Still a little up in the zone. You hate to see that as a coach.
Yeah.
Outside corner called strike.
He gets that ball down, and that good movement there too. There's one straight up and back behind us. Quickly 1 and 2. And Harmon has a chance to get himself out of this inning.
Again, like I said before, he needs it in the worst way here.
Yeah, right. Ooh, a little high. High and loopy. Wind's kind of died down, kind of happy about that. Now the sun's popped out, that's a good thing. Ooh, got him on the curve.
Swing and a miss, struck him out on a curveball.
We end of one inning here. Festus on top 4-1. Again, don't forget to like and share our stream. We appreciate that. Appreciate everybody on the Facebook waves today. Let us know where you're from. We've got folks, I think we very easily have set the record for the farthest away, Brisbane, Australia. That was kind of cool. We had some folks from Canada chiming in. Let us know who's watching and where you're from and who you're rooting for. A little later, we'll be able to cast your vote for player of the game also. We'll do that about the 5th inning. We'll open that up, and you'll just be able to comment below in the news or in the feed there. tell you also a little bit about some sponsorship opportunities. If you're a business or a booster person or just a parent interested in sponsoring with us, we appreciate that. We would appreciate that big time. This does cost us to come out and cover all these games. We've got quite a few games coming up, and we'll tell you about that in a minute. But if you want to sponsor with us, you can give us a call at 314-852-4398 or email us at livestreamstl@outlook.com. We have lots and lots of packages. We have full packages, half packages, 4-game packages, single game packages. Give us a call, 314-852-4398.
This is Joe Hamilton from Crunch Time with Joe and Wags, and you are watching high school baseball on Livestream STL.
Derek Doherty, Levi Roth, and Jacob Melton set to hit here. If anybody gets on, the leadoff man will have another chance.
Right.
Ball one. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on that curve.
Sure did. It's a good curveball.
High for a ball.
Riendo's at 29 pitches. Just
Well,
so you know.
what were you doing at this age? Were you playing high school baseball?
Oh no. I was a track and field guy. Football, basketball, track. And basketball even kind of went to the wayside about between my sophomore and junior year. Decided to work a little bit, and track and field was probably my most successful.
Leadoff walk. For Ricky Doherty.
So Doherty walks, and you're hoping that the pitching comes around quickly for both teams here.
Yep, Levi Roth at the plate now with a runner on first. Check on the runner at first. Back in safely is the runner. Ground ball past the third baseman. Shortstop has it but cannot make a play on it. It'll be an infield hit for Roth. Two on, nobody out. As a pinch runner goes in for Roth. The number 9 man, the DH, Jacob Melton at the plate now.
Ooh.
Ground ball, foul.
Great play by the coach over there, third base coach.
As a third base coach, you have to be
You gotta
like
be
aware.
on your toes.
Yeah, you have to be
Totally.
aware.
Totally on your toes.
Checks the runner at second. Little low. Do you remember the All-Star game where Tommy Lasorda got hit by a bat in the third base box?
Yeah, sure did. Yeah, he sure did. That was crazy. That's going back a ways there.
That game was in Seattle, if I
Wow.
remember right.
Wow. Good memory there.
Strike called.
That was a little low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Joe, I'm remiss in my hat duties today. I needed a hat really bad right now.
I'm actually shocked you're not wearing a
Yeah,
hat.
it's, I actually did my hair today.
So I've done a little umpiring myself.
Yeah.
I did it at Afton for a little bit.
Great.
Did a little U7 baseball. That was fun.
Oh, yeah,
with
there
a
you go.
pitching machine and everything.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, good
Strike
curveball.
3 called.
Yeah, good
Good
curveball
pitch.
there. Good curveball. Got it over. Starting to feel it a little bit better here. Riendo's at 36 pitches.
Andrew Graves at the plate now. Had a single his first time up. Little bit low, called ball.
Looking for the bunt, but I think he held up. He sure did.
Great block by the catcher to keep it in front.
Yep. Folk doing a great job behind the plate there.
Sun goes away behind the cloud. Strike called. Outside corner, apparently.
It's a good pitch.
Very good pitch.
Yeah, the sun's going to go behind this little bitty cloud, and then in about 30 seconds here, we're going to be back to sunshine.
Next pitch. Hit into center field as it drops in for a base hit. All runners will be safe, and it will be bases loaded with 1 out.
Ball comes in.
Graves with 2 singles.
Yeah. Could be a candidate for our player of the game.
Colbiot at the plate now. He's 0 for 1 in this one with a ground out. This ball is smoked out to left field. Left fielder cannot get it. It's in the gap.
This might be a bases clearing.
1 run will score. Another run will
Double.
score. And 3 runs will score
Wow.
on a bases clearing double by Colbiot.
And just like that, we're tied again.
This has got the makings of an American League game.
Don't you think? Absolutely. Absolutely. Great hit there.
Jacob Bridges at the plate now.
Ott got a hold of that, and now Festus is going to take a look, and here comes Coach Montgomery in to calm down his pitcher.
Last time up, Bridges had a sac fly.
Now, I know there's some folks out here. We're going to play a game here with you guys. I want to know where you're all from. quite a few folks here on the Facebook waves. Chime in and let us know where you're from and who you're rooting for. We are set up right between the grandstands, and it's been kind of quiet, somewhat quiet, but you know, this friendly rivalry will bust itself open a little bit later here. I'm sure of that. So Bridges back to bat here.
As Riendo checks the runner second, pitches way outside for a ball. Swing and a miss. Fooled him with that pitch.
Yep. Like a slider there for a second.
High for another ball.
Got the train going in the background there. Eh?
How many pitches does Riendo have to this
Riendo's
point?
at 45 pitches. Maybe 46 probably after, because our app is a little bit behind. Yeah. Love the train. Oh.
As Riendo goes back to second and to no avail. Or I think he faked it.
Yeah, it was a fake.
Couldn't really tell from here, but
Yeah. We're getting baked by the sun a little bit here, you know, which I'm okay with that. I like.
I'm
the
fine
sun
with
day.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been cold. Strike called.
That one looked good.
I actually love baseball weather. This is perfect baseball weather here. That 2-2 pitch is on its way. Fouled off. Looked like he missed it there, but he got a piece of it.
Trying to lock that. He's got a good sweeping curveball and a slider, it looks like here too. That's kind of. It's been a good out pitch. Just like that.
Inside out swing and foul. Tried to take that the other way. That's a good piece of hitting.
Yeah, sure did. Two balls, two strikes, one out. In the bottom of the top of the second, I'm sorry. And that is a long fly ball.
Long fly ball.
But it is foul.
Probably hit a tree.
He got it out there. Bridges a good battle here. Trying to stay alive.
He took that off the ground for a foul ball. Another 2-2 pitch on its way. That ball hits to third base. Third baseman bobbles it briefly, but gets it over to first base for the out. Throw back to second, and the runner got back in safely.
Good piece of hitting. He moved the guy over.
Right fielder Tommy Moon is at the plate now. Moon, his first time up with a single. Swing and a miss. Challenged him there with a high fastball.
It's a good pitch. Hard to catch up with that.
Runner takes his lead from second. Beautiful breaking ball for a strike. Yeah, pulled the string on that one too. Rando seems like he's finding a little bit here.
Sometimes it takes an inning or two.
Sometimes you're amped up.
Yeah, true.
That ball's fouled away. That ball whacked into center field.
Base hit.
Base hit. Runner will score to make it 5-4 Jefferson. Oh, wait. Okay.
So Jefferson rallies here again. 4. Oh, it is 5-4. You are correct there, Joe. Why did I see 2 there? Let's see if the...
Levi Ebersol is at the play. Well, actually, a pitching change, excuse me.
Well, quick pitching change here. 22 comes in for Festus. And we are going to step away for a quick second.
This is Joe Hamilton from Crunch Time with Joe and Wags, and you are watching high school baseball on Livestream STL.
Levi Ebersol at the plate now. As we get back to action. Ball in the dirt.
Jefferson coming back here with a 2-out rally here.
Runner goes. Throw down to second base. Makes it a little close, but the runner is in safely at second base. Another stolen base in this game.
Yep, lots of runners. Lots of running going on.
You must love this, being a track athlete.
Yeah. Hey. Nothing like a day at the races, right?
Right. Here's the pitch. Outside corner. Strike called.
And the cat and mouse begins here. I'll step in, I'll take a couple swings, and then I'll step right back out. Levi Ebersol.
Way outside for a ball. Beautiful sound to hear the birds chirping, just like a beautiful sound to hear a mitt pop. Here's the pitch. Nice block by the catcher, but it's ball 4. Runners on first and second now.
Jefferson did a good job of coming back here.
Braden Harmon at the plate now. He walked his first time up. I'm sorry, he struck out his first time up. I think I'm looking at something else. Ball lifted in the air, short, left field. Caught by the shortstop, and the inning's over.
So after 1.5 here, Jefferson comes back with 4. And they take the lead 5-4. We're getting blown around a little bit up here. Wind comes back. The wind has come back.
I'm saying this is like a 10-mile-an-hour wind, not a 5-mile-an-hour wind.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was totally being very sarcastic when I said that before, but
Well, I mean, you did have a weather app.
yeah, the weather app should always be right? I mean,
especially if it's the Weather Channel app.
we count on you, Weather Channel, and when you say that it's going to be 4-mile-an-hour winds, we're not going to prepare for anything more than that, and we walk in here and we're like absolutely blown around. So we'll let you guys know about some upcoming games, and these are always pending rain, but we'll give you the updates on what's going on here. So here is one here, Herculaneum versus Crystal. This will be Thursday, coming up this Thursday, April 4th at 4:30. They are calling for some rain, and I did hear they might try to reschedule it, but we don't have anything confirmed right now. But so for right now, we will be at Crystal City under some lots and lots of tents to keep our stuff dry. And then we will be back at Crystal again for girls softball. So this will be opening up our girls softball season here. Bourbon comes to Crystal City. That's Monday, April 8th at 4:30. Keeping with the theme of Crystal City versus St. Pius, Tuesday, April 9th at 4:30. And then we'll be out at Hillsboro on April 11th at 4:30 against DeSoto.
Here's the pitch. Strike called. Cole Wagner at the plate. He walked his first time up. Inside, had to get out of the way of that one, kind of.
Matt Greenwood's watching.
That ball is hit into left field for a base hit.
Matt Greenwood from KJFF, we appreciate you watching here briefly here. I'm sure you're in and out. I talked to him earlier today. He's covering the elections today down in, I believe it's St. Genevieve. If I'm wrong on that, let me know there, Matt.
Caleb Hyde at the plate. Caleb, his first time up, walked. Oh, excuse me. I must have it wrong here because I scratched out. What am I doing? Why, I'd already walked. Now it's Cole Wagner.
Correct. That's what I have on my app up
Okay,
here.
yeah. That ball lifted into left field. The left fielder didn't have to move much. He's under it, makes the catch. There is one away. Now it's Caleb Hyde.
Oh, ball gets behind him.
Catchers have had a tough time today.
Yep. We have a new pitcher here, Whitener, pitching for Jefferson.
Whitener, wonder if he's any relation.
I wonder. Mr. Jeff, let us know.
Ball in the dirt. As the wind decides to come back.
Kind of comes and goes as it pleases, right?
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Can't complain about the wind when you have the sun.
Right. Ooh. We'll look back there at second.
That ball smoked into the gap.
Nice catch.
Nice catch.
There
I
by
thought
the
it was
center
going
fielder.
into the gap. I didn't
Yeah.
realize it curved back over.
Yeah, Graves did a good job to beat that down and make the catch. Matt Greenwood says no relation, so. I got that through text, by the way. So yes, us media talents, we will share our secrets sometimes.
Swing and a miss. Ball gets away yet again, and the runner moves up to third. Charlie Pratt at the plate now. He singled and scored his first time up.
Charlie Pratt was our player of the game over at Windsor. Pitched a complete game. I believe it was a 3-hitter. An amazing good pitch game.
Hopefully his next outing is much the same.
It's a good pitch.
Good curve for a strike.
Oh, nice poke.
Went down to get that one, poked it foul.
Tried to get him to expand the zone there. Not biting, and the umpire's not biting either. I was just about to say the same thing. A parent next to us said, hey, he's been calling that outside pitch, but didn't get it that time. And now runs the
Curveball
count
at his
full.
feet.
Yeah, runs the count full. Chance to put him away here with minimal damage.
Ball is popped high in the air. Should be caught. And it is.
So we go to the top of the third. 5-4, Jefferson over Festus. That's our first clean inning that we've had so far. First clean inning.
Hi, this is Jeff Whitener from Blue Tiger Media, and you're watching Baseball on Livestream STL.
We come back as pitcher is finishing up his warm-up tosses. Top of the third.
Top of the lineup, isn't it? Just want to make sure I did things right.
We have two ways of scoring today, and one is through our app that we've been nice enough to be given access to for some of these games from all the different Jefferson County schools, and then also we're keeping score the old-fashioned way. There's a poke to third.
Poke to third, and nobody can get it. Runner will be safe.
So Levi Roth comes up. He's 1 for 1.
Ball in the dirt. Outside corner, strike one. Festus has not had a clean inning in the field.
Not yet. They're hoping to get one this inning, I'm sure.
Ball fouled away. Runner back in safely at first base.
Steve Elgin, where is Bahrain at? That's what I want to know.
Me too.
We want to know.
We do.
We are interested. Show us on the geographical map.
Inside for a ball. Ball skied in the air to center field. Actually, right center. Ball was caught.
Wagner tracks that down for Festus.
Jacob Melton at the plate now.
Ah,
Strike called.
so he says, "Hold on, let me Google it," and then he says, "From Mexico, of course, Bahrain, Mexico." Yeah, and then he asks us, "Say, where's this field at?" And he's like, "I know where you're at. We're in Festus." So, there's a lot of funny business going on with all that texting there, or that commenting there. I'm just saying.
I know.
0-2 straight up.
Straight up, let's see. And will it hit the cannery? Nope.
No, come close.
Just beyond it.
Sure did. And they got a shout out here. Shout out to the field crew. I saw Coach Montgomery out here for quite a while as we were setting up, and he was raking it up and then pounding it up, and then trying to smooth it all out, and then raking it up some more. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Melton. Throw back to first. Nothing doing over there.
Pickoff moves haven't been great yet.
Yeah, you know.
Fisted that pitch. Foul yet again.
Catcher didn't know where it was at.
Watching from New Zealand. Wow.
Yeah. Auckland, New Zealand. So we've had New Zealand. We've had
Brisbane.
Brisbane, Australia. Yeah. All in one day. Thank you so much for watching, and hope you're enjoying the program here from Festus, Missouri in the United States. Two balls, 2 strikes here. It's a Melton.
3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's trying to nibble that corner, and he's not quite getting there.
If you're not consistently around the plate, you're not going to get calls
right.
like that.
True. Lots of truth to that. And he takes a walk.
Now 2 on.
Yep. Oh, yeah, and Bahrain. Don't forget Bahrain, he says.
Oh, I love my friends. It's one of my friends.
Yeah.
Andrew Graves now at the plate now. At the plate now, excuse me. He is 2 for 2.
Yeah. I believe this is the guy that did the damage last inning.
2 singles. It's all about getting on base.
It is.
Outside, ball 2.
I think if you're Graves, you're just going to let him pitch to you here and make him make a mistake and get something over the plate a little bit more. And
I don't know.
Give yourself something to drive here if you get 2 on here. 2 on, 1 out.
If I were Graves, I'd take a pitch here no matter where it is. Make him throw you a strike.
Yep. And he took it right out of your book there.
I definitely would be taking now.
3 balls, no strikes.
I'd take 2 pitches here.
Yeah, I think I would too. But hey, I'm not the coach. So.
Fouled off.
They let him loose there.
Thank you, Steve, for the shout out.
Yeah. Still have the Pratt family back here keeping an eye on our banner. No wind
we
now.
appreciate them.
Yeah, no wind now. We like that. And I say that. Here comes a little breeze.
I don't feel anything.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
Outside corner called a strike. It's now 3-2.
Wilkinson battling back here. Here's a payoff pitch here, folks.
Fouled off at the plate. Still 3-2. Outside. Bases loaded. Festus is in real trouble now.
Bases loaded, 1 out.
Basically, you have to pull a Houdini act to get out of this one.
Well, double play gets
Well,
you
double
out of it.
play does get you out of it, but
Sure
as a
does.
pitcher, kind of your blood pressure seems to go up. Your heart's pounding.
Sure.
So
You act like you've been there before, Joe.
much easier said than done. Outside again for a ball. See, he's not finding the plate right now at all.
Yeah. Well, and you gotta be strategic here.
No, we do not have a gun on him.
We could probably get an app to make a gun here real quick. Yeah. Oh,
That ball
there's
is
a drive.
smoked.
And it is down.
It's down.
It's going to go almost to the wall.
Maybe bases clearing.
I would say
2 runs will score. Runner will stick at third. It is now, I think,
7-4.
7-4. Yeah. Colby at the plate now.
Odds on second.
Or no, okay, Jacob Bridges at the plate now. 0 for 1.
See, I'm using the app.
Oh, I
You're
know,
not.
I know. So, ooh, challenged him there.
Yeah, nice swing there. I'm reading some of these great comments. This is hilarious.
Here's the pitch. Little outside for a ball. I doubt there are some Cardinal scouts here, but, there could be.
They're saying the Cardinals need to call up that guy. Yeah, right on.
Right on, seriously.
Ball
Good
in
block to keep that in front of him.
the, ball in the dirt. A good job to keep that in front of him and keep your second and third base runners from advancing.
Walk and bases loaded yet again. He seems to be unraveling here.
Well, Wilkinson's at 32 pitches. And
Tommy Moon at the plate. Moon in this one has 2 singles. Swing and a miss at a pitch a little bit outside for a strike. Grounder, rounder to first. First baseman cannot handle it.
Wow.
Another runner will score, and 2 runs will score.
Here comes the third. Oh. Runner rounded third and took a look, but got back on third base. And 2 more runs score for Jefferson.
Well, how would you score that?
I'm going to score that probably an error and a throwing error to score. Well, probably not the throwing error. Probably just an error. It's going to be an E3. We're going to see what that comes down to here. Levi Ebersol up to bat. As the infield convenes and breaks their Geneva Convention out there.
Wow, I didn't think we were going to go there.
Hey, we did. I like it.
Steve Elgin says he's overthrowing.
Nick Adam, we are watching from the Game Changer app.
It's a very good possibility, Steve. See if he can calm down here and get out of this. Runner goes, and no throw from the catcher. What would you call that, pitcher's indifference?
Yeah. I'm just going to give him a stolen base.
Stolen base.
It's too early in the game. Too early in the game. Although the Game Changer app gave him defensive indifference. So there you go.
Nice curve for a strike.
I stand corrected.
That ball is smoked out to left.
Over the head
of the left fielder. 2 runs will most definitely score. Runner going into second for a 2 RBI double. Ebersol with a 2 RBI double, and this lead grows even bigger.
Well, Ebersol's had a pretty decent season already. As early as the season is, just taking a look at some of the stats, I mean, he's great batting average. That's probably at least 2, maybe 3 more RBIs today.
Braden Harmon at the plate now. Harmon in this one has struck out and flied out.
It's going to be Whitener. He took the
Whitener.
position. Yeah.
Whitener, excuse me.
Yep.
I should write that in.
And there's a poke right over the shortstop.
Right over the shortstop. Another runner will score, and this is getting out of hand for Festus.
Got a runner coming in for the catcher here. So Doherty steps up. He's 0 for 1.
Oh.
Ooh. Nice,
That ball's hit foul.
nice rip, but it was just foul down the third base line. Oh, Matt Greenwood just chimed back in, and he is corrected. And I'll tell you about that in just a second.
All right, Doherty at the plate here. Here's the pitch, a little bit high for a ball.
So Matt Greenwood texts me, he says, I'm listening for it. This is going to be good here. So from Jeff Whitener, we are, Dalen's father and I are third cousins. I was wrong. You can call me out on it if you want.
Hey, that was a good catch by me then, huh?
Yeah, so there you go. Good catch for you. Matt Greenwood, we are forgiving, that's nothing wrong with that. We try to do what we can to provide you with the facts.
Ball fisted out of play.
I'll tell you what, you couldn't ask for a better day today. Doherty sitting up there and just battling, taking those outside pitches and making him work, making the pitcher work here. Wilkinson.
Now, if the weatherman would have this forecast on Thursday
Oh,
for the
yeah, no
Cardinals
doubt.
home opener
Hey.
and Thursday's game at
Yeah.
for live stream,
Yep,
that'd be nice.
that'll be out at Crystal City. Herculaneum takes on the Crystal City Hornets at 4:30.
That's a rivalry, isn't it?
Oh yeah, good rivalry game.
That ball is smoked into center field. Center fielder looks to be under it. He makes the catch.
Now we have 2 outs with
Levi Roth coming
Yeah.
up. Levi has singled and flied out to center. He's 1 for 2.
Matt Greenwood. How's the coverage down in St. Jen? That's what I want to know. There's a
Fly ball short left field. Left fielder makes the catch, and the inning is over.
but not to the chagrin of so many runs for the Jefferson Blue Jays. They come up with 6 runs in the third, 4 runs in the second. Now they lead 11-4. I'm sorry, 11-4. That is 11. I have 2 or 3 apps going at once, and sometimes it's hard to keep up with them all, you know?
Yep. I totally get it.
This is Joe Hamilton from Crunch Time with Joe and Wags, and you are watching high school baseball on Livestream STL.
We come back here. I was corrected. It was 12-4. That is the correct score. And here comes the wind again. Folks, we hope you're enjoying the game today from West City Park. Give us some feedback. Let us know how things look. If you're liking the live stream, if this is your first time doing the live stream, we appreciate you tuning in.
Here's the first pitch of the 5th inning. Hits a third baseman bobbles it, throws it on the first for the first out.
Festus trying to get back in this, and not a bad idea to try to take the first pitch if it's a good one, and trying to make something happen with it. Unfortunately, he rips it to the third baseman, Bridges.
Eddie Martin at the plate now. Or wait. Colin Riendo at the plate now.
Correct.
I'm just trying to get it straight.
1 ball, 1 strike. Danny Denton coming in and scaring me.
Beautiful pitch there for a strike. Seeing some nice curveballs in this one.
Right. Amy Duncan's back on. How are you? We had a conversation yesterday. By the way, we were out at Perryville, and the Perryville Pirates took care of the St. Vincent Indians. It was good game for a little while, and then it got out of hand late.
Grounder and gets the out.
And appreciate Bruce Valerie out at St. Vincent. He was announcing yesterday's game with me, and we talked about just the different rivalries. We talked about but the most important thing, just the great sportsmanship that we see here that goes on between all the schools. We've really never seen anything huge. Scott Lotta, hey, he just chimed in. He's looking for the
Grounder to the shortstop yet again. Throws on to first, and he's out. Quick inning there for Jefferson.
Scott Lotta's looking for the unicorn, the purple unicorn. Judah's not here, and neither is Michelle, so no purple unicorn. Sorry about that, but the live stream purple unicorn is at home today.
Have I seen that yet?
I don't know. Have you seen it yet?
Well, I don't think so.
After 3, Jefferson on top, 12-4. We'll talk about the purple unicorn. We brought that out during basketball season, and you would see it show up at the end of the game, each one of the basketball games, and it became a thing for a little while, and then we kind of put the live stream unicorn away. But maybe it'll make its return sometime soon. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I knew it was coming. It's actually not a unicorn.
It's a llama.
Yeah, that's right. So the purple llama, I was going with Scott on it until I knew that Michelle was probably listening, who chimes in, it's a llama. So, the live stream llama, if you've never seen Fortnite, it's the purple llama in Fortnite. It's the Fortnite llama. And we have a actual stuffed animal of it, so it's kind of cute. But maybe it'll make its way back onto the live stream sometime soon. So the sun has popped out and is very much in our eyeballs, and but we like it right now because it's keeping us warm. I like no sleeves right now, which is good. Scott's going to say we wear caps and sleeves in this league. I know that, but today I'm no jacket, which is nice. I do have the polo, rocking the polo today, and we're about to go back to live action here in the top of the fourth, where Jefferson comes to bat, leading 12-4.
First pitch in there for a ball. Jacob Melton.
We have a new pitcher. 15, Mr. Lyles will be pitching from here on out.
Jacob Melton in this one has struck out and walked. Strike called.
Hey, we saw your brother yesterday. Yeah. Oh, well, now I know why you're kind of hovering over here. Come on, we'll throw you right on here if you want. Jason Dreyer, our athletic director from Jefferson, has stopped by. We got 2 balls and 2 strikes. Justin, Jason does not want any part of being on the live stream, which I'm extremely surprised about.
Fouled off.
But he also has a child in his hand. But I remember you had a child yesterday with you too. So no excuses. That's right, Scott.
Scott Lotta, thanks for the Lou Brown reference.
That's right.
Here's the pitch. Swing grounded to third base. Third baseman snares it, throws it on to first, and it pulls him off the bag. Runner on first base.
That's an unfortunate play there.
I don't know about you, but I'd score that E5.
Maybe pulled him off. We'll see what the official score is going to give us here from Festus. That they are going to give an E5 on that. Runner gets back.
Graves in this one has singled 2 times and walked. In the dirt for ball 1. I never understood how a walk is not a plate appearance.
Well,
I've never understood that. I've been around, watched games my whole life. Never understood that.
Tell it to the creators of baseball. Tell it to the baseball gods. Right?
Right. Swing and a miss. Right down the middle, challenged him.
I hope Scott's still watching because I'd like to talk to him about sponsorship with Rawlings. He's the a new, I believe, an account manager with Rawlings.
That's awesome.
So
that is awesome.
So do chime in if we could possibly take a look at some sponsorship opportunities there.
Runner goes, throw down to second, and the runner is in safely. And the runner attempts to go to third, and he makes it in safely. Don't know what happened there.
The ball went through out to the outfield there. And we want to make sure that Scott knows that our llama has a name. That's Fred the Llama.
Who named that? Was it Michelle?
Judah.
Judah?
Judah names Fred the Llama.
Strike called.
Fred the Llama might make a return to the live stream STL live streams. We'll see.
Grounder to the shortstop. Shortstop has it, throws on the first, and he's safe, and runner scores.
Another unfortunate throw there. Let's see how that one scored also.
Colby out in this game has 2 doubles, and he's grounded out once. Strike 1.
That is, I missed that.
Runner back in at first safely.
That is an error.
Oh, then I need to fix that.
Oh, you know what? I take that back. They're going to give that. That's Graves, right?
Yep.
Oh, Graves reached on a ground ball.
Okay.
They're going to give him a hit on that.
I think next time I keep score, I need pencil.
Yeah. We're definitely going to have to get you some pencils.
Throw down to second, pretty good throw, but the runner isn't safely. If he would have threw a little bit behind the bag and where the second baseman was there, he wasn't going to get an out on that in the first place. So, run on second now. 1-1 count. Fouled off. 1-2. Kobe out in another RBI situation here.
Yeah.
That ball lined in the left field for a base hit. Let's see if they want to test him in left
it's
field. And the
past
left
the
fielder
left fielder.
loses it,
Yeah.
and a runner does score.
Ryan Strini, how are you, sir?
Are there mercy rules in
There
high school?
is. Yeah, there is. There sure is.
Jacob Bridges at the plate. Nice block by the catcher. Ball 1. You could hear that. That ball's head out to center field. Center fielder comes in, makes the catch.
And that's the first out of this inning here. No tag from second base at this point.
Tommy Moon is at the plate now. Strike 1 called.
Mr. Srini, what's up, dude? We will be out your way, hopefully Thursday, depending on weather, out to Crystal City. Herculaneum will be taking on Crystal. And we'll come up with our the rest of our schedule here at the break here.
I believe it's 64 degrees right now.
Yeah. Feels good.
High for a ball. Outside corner, called a strike.
Good pitch there. That was a good pitch. Lyles at 19 pitches. That's 20 now.
Tommy Moon.
Tommy Moon 2 for 3 today.
Outside for a ball. He likes to stay outside.
Yeah, gotta stay outside of these left-handed batters, you know. Get them in their wheelhouse, and they're going to take that right over the first baseman's head. Time called. All right, I've had enough here. I'm awaiting my Festus fans and my Jefferson R7 fans, and I know there are plenty out there today.
Swing and a miss. Throw down to third, and the ball gets away, but not far enough where the runner can try to go home.
So I'm going to put it out here. Who are you rooting for? We do this from time to time. We get the shy fans, is what it's called.
Levi Ebersol at the plate. Levi in this game has reached all 3 times 2 walks and a double.
chance to possibly
increase his lead.
yeah, and possibly be the player of the game. That is player of the game material right there.
Next pitch. Inside for a ball. What looked like it was going to be a close game early turns out to be.
Festus was having problems early in the season, just coming up with runs, and they popped 4 in the first 4 in the first inning.
Strike call.
Wow, holy cow! We're gonna have a great game here, and Jefferson kind of said, "I don't think so." So far, it's early.
It is early.
And now we've lost the scoreboard. Oh no! Now what are we gonna do?
No reason to, really, when there's no rain. A few clouds in the sky.
Yeah.
No lightning, no thunder.
Beautiful day. Beautiful day out at West City Park.
Shadows are starting to now creep in.
Hey, thank you, Jason Dowd. Go Blue Jays. Appreciate that.
Inside for a ball and another walk.
First and third.
First and third with 2 out.
Yeah. I got to stay on top of it now because no scoreboard.
Way high yet again for ball 1. One of my friends made a comment earlier on the stream, and it makes sense now. I think he's starting to overthrow too.
Yeah.
Strike called.
Good curveball.
High outside corner.
Ooh, good curveball again. Curveball working for Lyles there.
Not much else is going his way right now.
Hey, there's the scoreboard. It's back.
Festus Jefferson up by 10 runs. With opportunity to pile on, here's the pitch. A little poke. Shortstop.
Oh man, that would have been a great play.
Just under his glove. Throw to third, and
looks like he's safe.
He's safe.
I say that, we lose the scoreboard again. Ah, it's back up. Now it's off. Now it's on.
Ricky Doherty at the plate here. He started. Oh, wait, no, he didn't. Doherty in this game has walked, singled, and flied out. As we got Ray over here trying to stay warm.
Oh, no, that's not really it. I'm just kind of...
I don't know.
I'm doing my calisthenics over here. Don't mind the man to your left here. Right?
Oh, man. Another ball.
Counts 3-0 right now.
Yep.
As they're trying to really get the scoreboard back up and running.
Right now, as we read the scoreboard, it's the end of the first.
Ooh, that's not right.
I know.
That is not right. Bases are loaded. 2 outs.
Levi Roth, I believe, at the plate now. Second time he's batted here in this inning. They have batted around.
Yep.
Here's the first pitch. That ball is smoked
rip.
out to left and caught.
Nice play. Good play out there for Doherty. We have two Dohertys. I don't know if you caught that. There's a Doherty out in left field for Festus, and then a Doherty that just batted. So we go to the top of the fifth. Oh, I'm sorry, bottom of the fourth. Bottom of the fourth. 13-4 is the score. Let you guys know about some of upcoming games. Missed out on it earlier. Thursday, we will be out at Crystal City covering the Herculaneum Crystal City game, pending the weather. That is a 4:30 start. So hope you guys can join us on that. Also, Monday next week, Monday, April 8th, we'll be at Crystal City. We have a Crystal City theme going for the next 3 games here, so just so you know. Bourbon will be taking on the Crystal City girls softball team on Monday, April 8th at 4:30. Then we head out to St. Pius for the first game out in St. Pius. We're excited about their newly renovated backstop and the renovations that they've made out there. So Crystal City will be taking on St. Pius out at St. Pius Field Tuesday, April 9th at 4:30. And then the round out next week, we will be out at Hillsboro, April 11th at 4:30. That's Thursday. Where DeSoto will be taking on Hillsboro also. You can always stay updated with us here by following us. Follow us out at Livestream STL. So check us out after the game's over here. You can follow us and you can be up to date when we go live, and so you don't miss any of the action from the Jefferson County area. We begin the bottom of the fourth.
Wyatt Doherty at the plate. Little inside ball, or 22. Connor Wilkinson, excuse me. He's at the plate. Takes ball 1 there.
Whitener's at 21 pitches, so looking pretty decent.
A little outside for ball 2.
Sun's starting to go down. Get back behind the trees. That'll be great. Then it'll start cooling off, though. We'll have to put our jackets back on. Not real happy about that if we have to do that.
Fouled off. We are at, I think, 2-1. Because I thought he fouled that off.
He did.
Yeah, 2-1.
I'm on it. I promise.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. A little outside, ball 3. Here's the 3-1 pitch.
Oh, there's a rip.
That ball's ripped and well foul.
Hit the fence. About 10, 15 feet left of the fence. Jason Dowd, that is the correct score, 15-4. And we'll recap that. That was a good at bat there. Good at bat for Wilkinson.
As Jacob Volk comes up. And there's a runner on. We are in the bottom of the 4th inning. 15-4, all Jefferson here.
Ryan Picarella says he's creeping behind you from the bleachers. He's somewhere around here. There he is. So cool to be able to bring this to you guys, and even if you're here at the game, you can watch. We had basketball games where we've had folks watching the basketball game and being at the game at the same time. So feel free to do both. We have that liberty to, stream. And
we got a little bit of a delay here.
Yeah. So 4 runs in the first for Festus, and it goes like this: 1 run in the first 4 runs in the second, 7 runs in the third, 4 runs
inside
in the
for a
fourth.
ball.
4 runs in the fourth there for 15 total for the Jefferson Blue Jays.
If Festus doesn't do anything coming up, that they could be at the risk of a mercy rule.
Yep.
Runner is back in safely at first base. Here's the pitch. Strike called outside corner. Throw down to second, and he's...
Ooh, that was close.
Ooh, that looked really close. I thought he
Very
was out
close.
there.
Yeah, very close.
Just did get under that tag.
We're battling the shadows right now, so
Strike called.
still gorgeous out right now.
It is.
Love it. Love it.
This is, again, like I said earlier, it's great baseball weather.
Yeah.
He got out in front of that ball.
That was a release point issue right there. Just not feeling that snap off the curveball there. As soon as he let go of it, he knew it.
Here's a 2-strike pitch.
Ooh.
Strike 3 called. Outside corner. Hey, if they're going to give you that call, you might as well take it.
Right.
Wyatt Doherty at the plate now. 1 out. You got 1 runner on here in the
Bottom of the 4th.
bottom of the 4th. My eyes are so bad.
Oh,
That ball was hit into left center field. The center fielder
play.
under it makes the catch.
Good play. That makes it 2 outs.
And
The runner did catch it, or tag up, so he's
Cole
at second.
Wagner at the
Yeah.
plate now.
Runner at second now.
See if Jefferson can get out of this. Ball hit out to the first baseman. He has it for the final out here in the 4th inning. What's up, dude? Not much. How you doing?
Hi, this is Jeff Whitener from Blue Tiger Media, and you're watching Baseball on Livestream STL.
And we start at the top of the fifth. 13-4, Festus trailing the Jefferson Blue Jays.
I believe it's top of the order. And Andrew Graves, first pitch for a ball. Oh, wait, excuse me, it's Jacob Melton. Jacob Melton takes ball one. At his head for a ball. Way outside for ball three. Be very selective. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Outside for ball four.
So Milton walks.
We are at the top of the lineup with Andrew Graves. Graves in this one is 3 for 3 with a walk. That ball hit into left field. Left fielder tries to get to it, and he doesn't. That goes for a
Base hit.
Base hit. It's going to be a close race for player of the game.
Yeah, but by the way, we'll open that up right now. You'll be able to cast your vote for player of the game. We have opened up the voting right now.
Colby out at the plate now. Ott takes a ball low.
We'll have to go through some of the Graves is 4 for 4. Ott's 3 for 3. Moon's got 3 RBIs. Ott's got 6 RBIs.
Ball skied into left field and short left field, and it drops for a base hit. Runner into third, and he makes it. It's now bases loaded, nobody out.
Jeff Whitener is home. Just got home after the Jefferson College softball team took 2 games from East Central. How about that? Congratulations to the Jefferson College softball team.
How you doing, Jeff? Jacob Bridges at the plate now. Bases loaded, nobody out. Real big opportunity to add on to this big lead. High for a ball. Low for ball 2. Sun goes down now.
Yeah. Missed the sun already. It's going behind a cloud there.
Strike 1. Good comeback pitch there. Ball hit into center field. Center fielder and shortstop go out. Shortstop has it. Runners will try. Runner scores. Runner at third is out.
Heads up play there. Shortstop Martin couldn't get to the ball, but was able to recover. Throw out Graves at third base.
Tommy Moon now. Moon takes high for ball 1.
Don't forget to vote for your player of the game today. We will have an interview with that player.
A little bit outside ball for outside for a ball. Needs to bear down here. Tommy Moon in this one has reached 3 times and struck out once. Another ball, and he walks him. Levi Eversole at the plate. Well, coming up now. I think he's looking at the third base coach to discuss what to do here. While they do that, there's a pitching change.
Lyles is going to come out 53 pitches. 53 pitches. I didn't think he pitched all that bad, to tell you the truth.
He didn't pitch all that bad, but he didn't get many breaks either, did he?
No.
Lefty coming in.
So Zach Bash comes in to take care of the 5th inning as
Levi Eversole at the plate now. He's
Ebersol looks like he's 1 for 1 of what I'm seeing.
Like a lot of Blue Jays in this lineup, have had good contact.
Yep.
Here's the pitch. Ball hit foul.
The sun's up, the sun's down, the sun's up, the sun's down.
The sun doesn't want to make its mind up.
It sure don't.
Here's the pitch. A little bit outside. Jeff Whitener chiming in.
Yep. Ooh.
Ball's fouled away.
Be careful.
Count now is 1-1.
So we've got a Little League game behind us going on. Two of them. How about that?
Here's the pitch. Outside for another ball. Sometimes it takes a little bit to find your control.
Right. So Jeff just popped in. He said, I was told there was some question as to my being related to Dalen. His father and I are second cousins, so I claim him as a nephew. Oh, and he strikes
And
out.
he strikes out.
Finish that there, especially when he does something good on the field. Matt Greenwood sends his apologies. That's great. Yeah, we weren't too hard on Matt, but Matt's covering the election right now, so
Strike
you
one.
got to feel for him a little bit.
Yep. It is a beautiful day for baseball,
Yeah.
Jeff. Some days you feel like the heavens are looking down, you know? Beautiful sky. Here's the pitch. Outside corner, strike two. Not seeming to take as long as the other pitchers out there to find it, but
Right.
it is two pitches after all. In baseball, things can change on a dime. Outside for a ball. I gotta wonder, is that strategic there? Maybe try to establish the outside corner knowing you're going to come in the next pitch.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes they set each other up. They try to set each other for each strategic pitch,
This ball hit to the second baseman. Second baseman has it. Throws on the first for the out. No harm, no foul.
That's right. So we go to the bottom of the fifth. Jefferson up 16-4. Could be the last at bat here for Festus if they can't score. We again want to remind everybody to vote for player of the game. Cast your vote for player of the game. Right now, I got my vote on Mr. Ott. 6 RBIs. Four hits and 5 at bats. Three runs and 6 RBIs. I gotta go take care of the camera, Joe.
All right, I'll take this. It is 16-4. We head to the bottom of the fifth inning. Like Ray said before, if Festus fails to score, this will be the end of the game. All Jefferson here, and it didn't start out this way, I'll tell you that. Both teams were trading runs. It was like a back-and-forth title fight the first couple innings, and then after that, it seemed like Jefferson got more and more momentum. Caleb Hyde at the plate now. Caleb in this game has walked and lined out. Low for a ball. Another ball. Festus team has a lot of pride. They're not going to go down quietly.
Right.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Inside, ball 3. Stride called. He was taking all the way there. What happened with the camera?
just kind of died. We had to reboot it, so no big deal. I got to do another one here too.
Here's the pitch. This ball's whacked into left field. Left fielder going back, and it's off the wall. Runner goes into second for a double. I thought that ball was leaving, didn't you?
Yeah, kept carrying, just waiting for it to leave the yard, you know. Great hit there for Hyde.
I was actually checking for my home run call. I was going to actually use it, so.
So meeting at the mound here.
As Jeff chimes in again. Jeff Whitener, I love him. He's so cool.
Jeff's been around the Jefferson County Conference for a long time, and we appreciate his contributions to not only Jefferson County live stream STL also.
I look forward to doing a game with him again. He's
great guy.
He's a consummate pro. Little high for a ball. Pitcher has his sign. Pitches, and it's a foul ball into the opposing dugout. Outside corner strike. At strike one. Fouled off right near us. Thank you, fence.
And he completely just rearranged my camera. That was awesome.
How'd that?
Foul ball completely rearranged my camera. That was awesome. All right, well, we can fix that. That's the same camera we just had to adjust.
Here's the pitch. Low and in the dirt for a ball. One ball, two strikes. Whitener comes in. Ground ball that the third baseman can't handle. And into left field for a base hit. Now there's runners on the corners. Now, what would you call that? Would it be an error on the third baseman? Because that was a tricky hop.
I was probably just going to give him a straight-up base hit there.
I would, too. Zach Bash at the plate now. Outside corner, strike one. Ball smoked in the left field.
Baseline, yep.
And a run does score, making it 16-5. Runners now at second and third. Colin Riendo at the plate now as Ray goes and fixes a camera. Pinch runner coming in for Bash. Jefferson in a little bit of trouble here. Ball fouled away near us. Again, thank you, fence.
glad it didn't knock the camera back out of the fence. There's our camera.
That stuff does happen, you know.
It's back and it looks good.
Here's the pitch. Inside corner called strike 2. I believe. Yes, strike 2.
Mm-hmm.
Leando's not had a good day in this one. Let's see if he can find a gap here to score a couple runs, or score a run here. They still need to score one more run to not risk the mercy rule.
Yep. So Jeff's got his player of the game in, and that's there's a good
Another
hit.
base hit, another run scores. And now another runner at third base. Timeout called here. Looks like Jefferson wants to change the pitcher.
Taking a look here. Whitener 51 pitches, and yeah, he is going to get yanked. Couple of runs here given up.
Whitener didn't pitch bad in this one.
No.
He just,
No, you know.
I think he just ran out of steam.
Right. Michelle Donaldson, how are you? Jeff Whitener chimes in. Jefferson Junior Varsity defeats Festus 6-4. So there you go. So while this pitching change and warm-ups are going on, we appreciate everybody watching. We appreciate both athletic directors. I saw Jason Dreyer just a little while ago. I think he's still here. Yeah, he's over there on the phone. I see him. But we appreciate everybody out at in the Jefferson County, all of our Jefferson County ADs and our boosters. Just wanted to put this shout out to anybody that's interested in sponsoring with us. We would be gracious to have you sponsor with us. You can sponsor with us. We go from anything from a one-game package to all the way to a year package. And it's very affordable too. So check us out at 314-852-4398 or livestreamstl@outlook.com. Make sure you also follow us at livestreamstl if you want updates on what games are going on. You can follow us, jump on our page and make sure that your notifications are on, so when we go live you'll be notified. As we come out of the pitching change here, 16-6 in the bottom of the 5th.
Again, they have to score one more run to erase the mercy rule here.
Right.
Strike 1 called to Eddie Martin.
Curveball didn't curve.
Little flat there.
Yep.
Here's the next pitch. Swung and popped up. Right fielder has it, makes the catch. Runner does not move up.
And that is unfortunate.
If I were, I would have sent him there.
Yeah, you could have tried that. You had no full there at third. Maybe he just wasn't quite ready to be ready to score there. I'm not quite sure why that they didn't send him there on that one.
Here's the pitch. Grounder to third. Third baseman can't handle it.
And there's your run right there.
Yep. I'd say
Yeah, it's probably an
E5.
E5. Yep.
Jacob Volk now heading in. I'll say this, Festus has not gone down without a
Right.
fight.
Right.
Still down 9 runs, but it's better than being down 11 or 12.
Right. We found out high school baseball can be weird like this, and all of a sudden you can just get right back into a game.
Strike called. There's nobody out still in this inning.
I have one.
Or one? Okay. I'm just not seeing that. Ball gets to the catcher. Runners will advance to second and third. So Festus not done. Not by a long shot. One out in the inning. You have an 0-2 count on Martin. Strike 3 called. Jacob Folk with a strikeout. Wyatt Daughtery at the plate now. It'd be nice to score a few more runs if you're Festus here.
Yep.
Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Good cut.
Come on. As they get a new ball in play. Or, yeah, get a new ball in play.
Yeah, it's one of those things. They don't have that luxury like Major League Baseball, where we've got an unlimited amount of baseballs here. They've got to ration them some games.
Do you like jerseys tucked in, or is there a difference to you?
I'm a tucked in. Throwback he's safe at third.
Here's the pitch.
Pitch it back to the pitcher.
And he gets the out. But Festus does score in this inning, and it is now 16-7.
16-7. Festus lives to fight another day. As we fix a few things here. That was funny. There we go.
Hi, this is Jeff Whitener from Blue Tiger Media, and you're watching Baseball on Livestream STL.
So we go into the top of the sixth. Yes, it is the top of the sixth. There we go. Jefferson on top, 16-7. And my wife is completely correct by saying this, yes, it is all about being tucked in, and the hat better be straight, not cocked sideways. I don't care if you're a pitcher. I don't care if you're a outfielder trying to shade yourself out of the sun. Can't stand a cocked hat. Can't stand that, Joe. Just can't. I am straight-laced, baby. Give me the old school. And we start at the top of the 6th. Dowd up to bat. And he takes a ball.
Ball low. Here's the pitch. Ball gets away from the catcher. No harm, no foul, though, as there are nobody on. There is nobody on, excuse me. Outside for a ball. Swing and a miss. Here is the pitch. Way outside, ball 4. As Dowd works a walk.
So Roth comes up the bat with one on.
Outside for a ball. If they're not lucky, Festus could be in that same situation again. Strike called. Beautiful pitch there. Levi Roth takes another ball. Here's the pitch. Way outside for a ball. Three and one pitch. Swing and a miss. See if he can come back and punch him out here.
Roth battling here. Bash is at 19 pitches, 20 pitches.
Payoff pitch instead. Check on the runner at first.
I think we finally got rid of the wind. It is pretty calm out here.
Has gotten a little chillier though.
Yeah, it's cooled off a little bit.
Outside for a ball. Walks him. 2 on and nobody out.
Those walks are hopefully don't come back to bite them.
Jacob Melton at the plate now. Melton in this game has walked, reached on an error, or walked twice, reached on an error, and struck out.
Got a substitution in here. I think that's for the catcher.
I've noticed I've covered a couple high school games for Melville, and their catcher always gets ran for. So I don't know if it's a trend throughout high school baseball or what.
Right.
As Melton steps in, here's the pitch. Gets to the catcher near us. Runners move up to second and third, so there goes the double play. There are only 3 half innings in this one or 4 half innings, excuse me, that have not seen a run. Another pitch that gets away, but the runners stay put at second and third. Here's the pitch. Fouled off at the plate. Strike called, outside corner.
Milton comes in 0 for 2, looking for his first hit, and there it could be. Right
Nope,
off,
foul.
Foul ball.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, that makes it 3-1. As we can hear some action going on from the Little League game.
Yeah, Little League game must be getting exciting out there.
Here's the pitch. Grounded to third. Third baseman has it, throws to first, and he gets the out.
Moves the runners over to second and third. Actually, I take that back. They were still there.
Andrew Graves at the plate now.
They were there to begin with.
Actually, Andrew Graves was intentionally walked, I guess. And Colby Ott's at the plate. Grounded to short. Shortstop has it, throws home for the out.
Good play, smart play.
Jacob Bridges at the plate now.
Fielder's choice there.
6'2", fielder's choice.
I believe so. JoJo doing a good job keeping the book over here.
He has 2. Oh, runners on the move here. And he is out at the plate.
Good play.
Very, very, very good play there.
Yeah, heads up play there by the catcher and the pitcher, making sure that they were able to, convert on that, and that's a big out there for Festus as they jump here to the to the bottom of the 6th. Our board operator up here is a half inning off, so we go to the bottom of the 6th, 16-7, Jefferson over Festus. We'll be right back. we go to the bottom of the 6th. 16-7 Jefferson over Festus. I'll get your answer to your answer here, Jeff Whitener, here in just a second, as batter takes a ball outside. Our batter's Wagner. Good deal. We have a player of the game once this game is finished. Our starter today was, for Festus, was Ryan Riendo, and the starter for Jefferson, Braden Harmon. Nice little poke for a base hit for Wagner. So Wagner reaches. As Hyde comes up and he takes a ball low. Oh, there's a poke. Poke down the third base line, out to the left fielder. Left fielder bobbles the ball. Runners advance to second and third. As Hyde walks up with a double, stand-up double. Little rally for Festus. Wagner on third, and Hyde gets the double. And there's going to be a little bit of a change here. Pitching change right now, so Henny comes out, and it looks like our shortstop is coming in, Ott. Or I could be wrong. Yeah, it is Ott. So Ott going to try for a 6-out save.
If Jeff is still watching. Sorry, if Jeff is still watching, I'd like to know what Colby Ott, what his repertoire is. Yep. So if Jeff Whitener is watching, I'd like to know that.
So we have another pitching change here as Ott comes in to relieve Henny. Henny 17 pitches. We'll give you a little bit of an update here also on our schedules. Run through our schedules real quick here. Obviously today is not on the schedule because we added it at the last minute, but April 4th, Herculaneum versus Crystal City out at Crystal Park, 4:30 p.m. We have softball, April 8th. Bourbon takes on Crystal City out at Crystal Park at 4:30. Tuesday the 9th, Crystal City at St. Pius at 4:30. And April 11th, DeSoto at Hillsboro, 4:30. The 16th, April 16th, Jefferson R7 at Herculaneum at Andy Runzie Field at 4:30. And then our second half, Windsor DeSoto, St. Pius at Grandview, Grandview at Crystal, Grandview at Herculaneum, Hillsboro at Festus, Crystal City at Herculaneum, Herculaneum at Grandview, and Jefferson R7 at Hillsboro. As we walk back in, our new pitcher is Ott.
And that's a ball low. So through this game, what have you seen?
Well, I've seen some dominance. A little bit of from the Blue Jays, basically taking advantage of mistakes and being able to capitalize on it. Festus has come back here a little bit, and
as Charlie Pratt takes a strike. Festus has come back, but still doesn't look good for them.
Yeah, I mean, you've got a couple of innings here. You never know what can happen. Heads up over there behind us at the
Little League game.
the Little League games. Correct. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ooh.
3 balls and 2 strikes. That was a
look
pretty
at
good
one.
pitch.
Took a look at one there.
You could see the dip in that pitch.
Yeah, took a look at one. And he takes a walk. So Festus, taking a look at, the weather. The weather's kind of cooled off a little bit here. Got people kind of wrapped up a little bit. Got some jackets on, and when the weather cools off a little bit, it does kind of play with the pitchers at times. If you're not warmed up correctly, and it takes you a little while to get your feel and get the ball down. Right now, Ott has 5 pitches.
Here's the pitch. Outside corner called a strike. They haven't given that outside corner this whole day.
Yep.
At one point, you got to say, is that really a strike? Other points, you're like, hey, if they're going to, they've been giving it to them all game. At least they're consistent.
Right.
That ball's poked into center field.
Yeah, got him.
Ooh.
And he can't come up with it. Runner scores. There's another runner coming in. And as Charlie Pratt has a Zach Bash with a triple.
Mr. Bash. I heard that. They're making fun of us as we were announcing earlier.
Hey, it's cool. It's cool.
We were to anybody that's listening. We covered the game last week, and we announced it the way the way it looks like it's.
Yeah,
should
that
be
was
pronounced,
my fault last week. I remember.
And we were sorely scrutinized, and we were basically told it's Bash.
It's Bash. Anyway, a ball is taken for a strike. Here's the pitch. That ball is ripped up the middle for a base hit. One runner does score, make it 16-9. Another runner will score. 16-10, 26 runs in one game.
I think it's going to be 11 actually.
Or 16-11. Wrong team, Joe.
Yeah, 16-11.
But you know what? This is like
got a little bit of a comeback here going on, guys.
This sounds like the first quarter of a basketball game.
I'm just saying.
This is crazy. Ball taken. Here's the pitch. Little high, ball 2.
Got the lights taking effect now, and so we've got to adjust our cameras.
This is the time a baseball game during the week should be played anyway. So,
don't you think?
Yeah. As that ball is down the right field line, and the right fielder can't make the catch. Runners are now at second and third, and this has gotten pretty interesting.
Getting interesting, yeah, it sure is. And now we've got another meeting on the mound. Very interesting.
Ray, I'll tell you what, this is the most entertaining high school baseball game I've been a part of.
Jeff Whitener's popped in. He's is it time to be a little concerned?
I would be if I was Jeff.
Yeah.
Eddie Martin at the plate now. Runners on second and third. You have nobody out here in the inning. Outside corner called a strike. Seems things are unraveling a little bit for Jefferson.
Well, Oh, got hit.
As
And
he's hit by the pitch.
he's hit and he's feeling that. I'm telling you.
It's kind of nippy out here, so
he's feeling it. That was one of those. I'm not gonna wince, and I'm not gonna tell you that it hurts because it probably does.
Connor Wilkinson at the plate now. This ball is wrapped in the center field. Center fielder makes the catch. Center fielder makes the catch.
Good throw.
Strong throw to the plate.
Yeah, good throw. We are officially somewhat under the lights. The lights took the effect, and I think we're at a point now where we can officially say that I don't think I have to adjust any more cameras. So we've got a some sort of change. I'm sure we'll get that that change here in a little bit on that wonderful Game Changer app.
Is that the number 9 man? Or did they pinch hit?
Let's see here.
I'm looking right here.
Well, I am going to tell you that lineup change: Doherty in for in for Colby Branscombe. W. Doherty came in, and I'm reading straight off the Game Changer app here for you.
Nice robotronic voice.
Yeah, well, we'll see how things go. I'm not Siri. I'm definitely not Siri. There's a hit to the shortstop, and he bobbles. Everybody's safe, and he's running
a
on.
run to score.
He's
2-run
safe,
score. 16-13. It sounds like a football game here.
All right, yeah.
Hey, I'm at a baseball game and a football game broke out.
That's right. Sometimes it's how it works. Festus is definitely playing the "we are not giving up" card.
I wonder if, I'm thinking of Jeff. So, you have nobody out in this inning still. If you're Jefferson, you are on pins and needles in that dugout right now. That ball gets away. Runners move up to second and third, and it really gets interesting now.
You have the tying run at the plate.
Cole Wagner at the plate now, and he can do some serious damage if he has the right pitch. Grounded to short. Shortstop has it. Throws onto the plate. He is out at the plate.
Good play. Good play, good play.
Caleb Hyde now.
This game has definitely gotten a little tense. It is 6 runs in this inning, 3 runs from the inning before for Festus. And again, they're playing the never say die. Fielder's choice there. As Caleb Hyde's up again. He's 2 for 3 today. Ott has 21 pitches in this inning.
That ball is hit into medium deep center field. Center fielder has it, and he makes the catch. We go to the 7th, and it's gotten a little bit closer, folks.
We sure do.
16-13. Jefferson with the lead.
go to the 7th inning here, top of the 7th, and an unraveling of events the last couple innings here with Festus coming up with 9 runs, 3 runs in the 5th, and 6 runs in the 6th. And Bridges is up.
Inside for a ball. One of the highest scoring baseball games I've seen.
Yeah, it's been a barn burner.
Outside, ball 2. This marathon will keep going on if
I want us to get done early because here pretty soon because I know the hot dog stand closes soon.
you and your hot dogs.
I told them folks there at the hot dog stand to make sure that they leave me a hot dog before they close up.
Ball 4.
Ball gets away. Runner over to first. No advancement. Jennifer Lawson, how are you? Jennifer Lawson will be covering the Herculaneum Black Cats hopefully Thursday. And we have a mound visit from Coach Jeff Whitener just tweeted, if you want to catch the never say die, the end of today's game, the never say die game, as Festus is trying to claw back in here. They've got one more at bat, and we'll see how they fare. Steve Ringling, how are you, sir?
Tommy Moon at the plate now.
Oh.
Instead of checking the runner at first, I gotta ask you one thing about another uniform thing.
Sure.
Are you a stirrup kind of person, or do you like the short
That's
socks?
a good question because I never played baseball, but
Like
it was,
seeing it on TV, like
yeah. I mean, I like the old school stirrups. The new stirrups aren't anything like it at all. So like the socks that like go all the way up to your stinking knees.
Yep.
And it's one of those things that's like those aren't quite the same at all.
Right.
But
I agree.
They look they look like it, but to me the new socks look like they've got they just like painted it on the side of the sock, and so that's I like the old school stirrups, but I never wore them. I mean, like I'm seeing some they're trying to come back with the old school stirrups in a different fashion. Like I'm seeing Festus with the striped socks here. But, oh man, what a curveball. Wow,
Curveball that didn't dip enough.
Yeah, no doubt. But, if they come off fashionable enough, that's the thing.
Pickoff moved to first. That was actually a pretty good move.
That was a great move. Great move. We'll give the first base side here look here as the runner takes his lead there a little bit. You can see him there. But yeah, I mean, as long as it doesn't look goofy and fake looking, like I said, those socks look really fake looking.
Fouled off.
But I like the stirrups.
Two strikes on the
I can do the stirrups. I mean, high socks, the old high socks Sunday thing. That's always a cool.
I just
cool
think
day.
I think it's a little lazy on the baseball players' part not to wear high socks. Just because,
I know.
I mean, today you see all the pants that go down to your shoe.
Yeah, you see some of these ones that like. I mean, you basically.
Ooh, right at us.
Yeah, that came off of the umpire. Literally, came off of the umpire's helmet or his mask, but. You see these pants that come all the way down, and they basically almost like tape them to your shoe, or they snap them down, and those are just crazy, So throw back to first, safe at first.
This is I like the way Jeff put that, though. He
Yep.
said, never say die again.
Never say die. Yeah. Can never say die.
To a lesser effect, I think Festus has taken the role of 2011 St. Louis Cardinals, but not quite yet.
There you go.
Here's the pitch. Bunted. Back to the pitcher. He has one play, throws to first, gets the out.
Way to advance.
Sacrifice bunt there. Here's Levi Eversalt.
Say that name 5 times fast, right? Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I dare you to do it.
Nope. Not going to do it. Sorry. Not going to do it. You know, we got a beautiful twilight sky out here going on.
Beautiful spring evening. Here's the first pitch. Outside, ball 1. Ooh, outside corner called a ball. That's the same pitch that's been called all day.
Yeah, no doubt. Bash is at 40 pitches, so ooh, nice pitch.
That's a nice pitch. That fell off the table.
Two balls and a strike.
Strike called.
That's right, Jeff. Teamwork makes the dream work. He's doing everything he can to promote everything that we do, and we appreciate that.
Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Right off the end of the bat there. Right over the dugout.
Nights like tonight, balls hit off the thumbs. You're going to feel it tonight.
Right.
We're getting close to 3.5 hours. Here's the pitch.
Yeah, we had about 20 minutes there where, you know, we were kind of waiting for the umpires to show up because of an accident. So we did get started late, but full count here to Eversalt.
Here's the pitch. Grounded through the hole where nobody was for a base hit.
Runner comes in to score, and Eversalt takes second. Good hitting
by Levi Eversalt.
Yeah, Eversalt did a great job there. Great hit. Making it 17-13. High scoring affair here in Festus, Missouri today. I should say tonight, because the darkness is about to creep in on us. Yeah, no doubt.
Braden Harmon at the plate now.
Yeah. Oh.
Harmon takes the ball low. Thank you guys for hanging on with us. I know some of you it can be tough, but thank you guys.
Yeah, it's a long game today. We're definitely not on the pitch count or
strike called.
Any kind of
wait, was that? No, it wasn't.
What was that?
I think it was strike called, but either way. Swing and a miss.
Promise I'm going to get caught up here with the pitch. Oh, there it is. One ball.
And two
strikes.
Okay, I was right the first time.
You're right, yeah.
Here's the 1-2 offering. Swing and popped up to the second baseman. Second baseman has it. There are 2 outs here in the inning. Ricky Doherty at the plate now.
Crickets are it's got to be the frogs in the river behind us at Joachim Creek.
Nice stop there by the catcher. That ball was going to come near us.
Well, I have faith in the fence to catch it for me.
You've told me countless times you cannot field, so.
Well, you know.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup there.
Defensive swing there for Doherty.
Not a very comfortable at bat.
Yeah,
at
he
least
didn't look
early.
too comfortable there on that one.
We are 1-1. Here's the pitch. Strike called.
If Bash can come back here and maybe fool him with a curveball, or you can just challenge him maybe with some high heat here. That'd be a good one too. High heat.
Ground ball to the second baseman. Second baseman has the throws on the first. The inning's over.
So here it comes down to the bottom of the seventh. Jefferson up 17-13. We're going to stay right here. Kind of a long game today, Joe, but, you know.
Hey, I'm still hanging in there.
Well played game by both sides so far, and we like these high-scoring games. Big game here going on, too. I mean, you're playing for, conference win here, and,
and bragging rights.
And bragging rights too. And you've got two teams that have been trending up. Festus as of late, and Jefferson R7 has been pretty much on fire most of this young early season at this point. But 6-2, that's not nothing to wince at. I mean, they got a solid team that went to go scout a little bit, talking to some folks that they kept saying Jefferson's the team that everybody looks at, and they're hoping that it stays this way. And maybe they'll try to pull out a win here. Up 4 going into the bottom of the 7th. The lights change, the cameras change, and nightfall has hit us now, and we are under the lights fully now. Kind of nice to be under the lights sometimes,
Yeah, it is.
So we have our player of the game, and that player of the game is, at this point right now, going to be let me pull up the box score here real quick. Mr. Ott. Colby Ott will be our player of the game. Four for 6, 3
Strike
runs,
one called.
6 RBIs.
To Charlie Pratt. Catcher could not handle it. Goes to the backstop.
I'm going to pull up. Do you hear that?
Yes.
Do you hear that now more?
Yes.
That's the frogs out there in Joachim Creek. They are chirping away.
Here's the pitch. Fouled off again. Or fouled off. Strike 2. You can hear cars in the background too. It is
Right.
getting to be dinner time.
Yeah.
Might be a little past.
Yeah, I'm hoping they still have the hot dog stand open.
Here's the
Telling you.
pitch. Another ball gets away from the catcher, and the catcher seemed like he kind of shook himself up on that. Catcher's trying to dance it off there. Grounder to short. Shortstop has it, throws on to first, gets the first out. Zach Bash at the plate now. Festus, 2 more outs to work with. See what they can do. Down by 4 runs.
And you've got to give them, Mondo credit. I mean, they were down by 9,
This
10,
ball
12
is
runs
hit
at one time.
toward the hit. First baseman takes it himself, and that's a 3 unassisted for the second out. So far, they're going down quietly.
Right.
You all right there?
I'm good. I'm making room for Colby Ott here. I hope.
Good idea. Well, hey, if I need to, I'll adjust myself.
Not a problem.
Colin Riendo, the last hope for the Festus Tigers. Festus did not look as sharp today as they did in the last game we did.
Yeah, I mean, pitching wise, you had, you had Pratt. I mean, pitching that. I mean, he pitched a gem, no doubt about it. Out at Windsor. And,
As another ball gets away from the catcher.
so,
Looks like he's shaking his hand a little bit.
Yeah. But you got to give that up to Pratt. Pratt played a great game last week, and you got to rotate these guys around. You can't.
Strike called outside.
You can't lean on one guy. You want a good pitching rotation, and you don't want to wear anybody out.
I mean, that's at any level. You know what I
Right,
mean?
Sure.
Strike 2, outside corner. 1 strike away from winning this game for Jefferson.
Now I'm hoping that the scoreboard out there is incorrect, because it says 2 balls and 1 strike. Taking a low.
Inside for a ball.
Oh, that's ball 4.
That's ball 4.
Or
Wow.
Did they say it hit him? I think they said it hit him. Some more hope here for Festus.
Eddie Martin at the plate now. I'm waiting to call my first home run.
Well, yeah, me too.
You got your home run call already?
No, not yet.
Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second, and this game should be over. Yep, this game's over.
It is. And it is. Your final score, 17-13. Jefferson does pull out the win, and they go to 7-3. I'm 7-2. I'm sorry. Where Festus drops to 2-7. We appreciate everybody watching today, and again, make sure you follow us over at Livestream STL. We appreciate it if you follow us, because when you follow us, you can get notifications on when we have the next game. So hopefully we will have Colby Ott shortly here. And while we're waiting for Colby Ott to show up, we have a small little announcement from us here at Livestream STL.
Hi, I'm Ray Halbrook,
And I'm Michelle Halbrook.
and we're owners of Livestream STL. So you're probably wondering, what is Livestream STL? Well, we are a digital video production. We specialize in live streaming and we are taking it to the Jefferson County area to cover lots and lots of sporting events this summer and hopefully many years to come.
Our desire is to partner with school districts and communities by showcasing high school games and student athletes during our live broadcasts. This allows family and friends and fans, near and far, as well as potential colleges, universities, and scouts, to see these teams and athletes perform in real time, even if they're not able to attend the game in person.
So what sets us apart from radio or other live stream companies? One thing is multiple cameras. A lot of companies only come in with one camera and maybe one announcer. We come in with up to 9 devices and multiple announcers, and the great part about it is most of our announcers are from the Jefferson County area, so they already know your kids or they're already familiar with your school. Our announcers are passionate about high school sports and have a desire to promote our local athletes and their accomplishments, so that is a plus for your school. We mainly broadcast to Facebook Live with this main thing, to be able to interact with you or family members or folks from all over the world.
So recently we've had some parents contact us and ask how they can help, because they see the value of what we're doing and they have a desire to help us gain momentum and move forward. So here are some of the ways that you can help. We require and depend on sponsorships in order to cover the operating costs and expenses of our broadcast. So this can come in several forms. One form of sponsorship is business and corporate sponsorships. Companies can choose between a variety of sponsorship packages that we have available, and in return they receive advertising during the games with their graphics on the screen, as well as being mentioned during the breaks and during our specialty segments. Another form of sponsorship is through booster clubs. Members of these clubs can collaborate with several donors or help us make connections with reliable donors in the community. Or they can choose to utilize their general funds to help cover the cost of sponsorship. Boosters and donors would be recognized throughout the broadcast. Our final way of sponsorship is just through families and individuals who just believe in what we're doing and they want to give towards the kids. We have the same sponsorship packages available for friends and family. If they wish, they would also be recognized during the broadcast.
So Booster Clubs, we want to partner with you to help highlight your kids. It's our passion to do this. It's our desire to see the Jefferson County area grow in this particular area, because nobody else really is doing it right now in the capacity that we're doing it. So if you're interested in any of these opportunities, give us a call, 314-852-4398 or livestreamstl@outlook.com.
All right. We have Colby Ott here as our player of the game, voted on by all of our listeners today. Colby, how you doing?
Good. How are you, sir?
Hey, man, great game today. 4 for 6, 6 RBIs, and 3 runs scored. You kind of saw some great pitching out there, but looked like you were able to drive the ball in places where the defenders weren't. And give us your approach when you come into a game like this. You've got runners on, and you've got a chance to drive them in. What's your approach?
Well, my teammates did a great job of getting on base and getting us in a good position to get me in a good position to get some RBIs. And when you got guys multiple times, I think I had bases loaded. You just want to hit line drives. You don't want to try and I'm not trying to swing for the fence or anything. You want to make sure you get those guys in. So I was trying to keep my hands back, see the ball in, and put a good swing on it.
Yeah, you guys scored off in early, and then kind of trailed off. You started to see a little bit of the seesaw battle. You guys were up at one time, I think, by about 12, and then all of a sudden Festus come roaring back, and they even put you in pitching. You had a handful of pitches. I guess your take on your pitching for tonight.
Well, baseball's like that seesaw thing. You just try to gain momentum, and when I went up there on the mound, I was just trying to eat up some innings so we could, keep our main pitching guys, keep their arms healthy. And I went up there, and it didn't go as planned, but they didn't score too many runs, and we still came out with the win. So.
Right. Now, you're a sophomore, and I know it's early, but I'll ask the question. Are you already starting to think about college?
A little bit, not too much. Just trying to have fun and play some baseball.
It's early, so don't worry about that. But great game today. Great approaches at the plate. You had quite a few opportunities, obviously, to drive in 6 RBIs. It's a team effort all the time. Your approach with your team. I mean, your teammates. How you guys probably at the time of the year here where you start gelling as the band of brothers and whatnot. What's that like?
It's really cool. Early in the season, it was a little shaky, but I think these past couple games we've really come together as a team, and we're playing better for it.
Great. What you got?
All right, so what's it like being in the dugout when you're up big? And I know he kind of touched on it, but what's it like being in the dugout and having a big lead and then it becoming less and less? Are you tense, or are you...
It's Coach talks about it all the time. We want to try and battle adversity, and that's kind of what we had to do today. We were up big in the beginning, and then they started kind of battling back, and Coach kept telling us that's baseball. We got to keep our foot on the gas and keep trying to get runs, and that's what we had to do today.
What are your thoughts on stirrups? I was talking about that during the game. Like, do you like the old school?
Are you a high sock Sunday guy, or are you a stirrup guy?
I'm actually a big fan of the high socks. One of our teammates, a kid that pitched last, Ricky, wears them every game, and I like the look. But as a matter of fact, Coach Coonley is not a big fan of the stirrups, so not a lot of guys on our team rock them.
Wow, that's old school.
Well. And I noticed that they've been they're really cracked down on you, making sure those shirts are tucked in.
Oh yeah,
we're all about the shirt tucked in.
Oh yeah,
I'm coming from the old school. You got to tuck those shirts in, and those hats don't get cocked to the right or the left and whatnot. But so it just seems like it's a little disrespectful. But I mean, we live in a day and age now where we're all about wanting to express ourselves and whatnot. But anyway, so I mean, love the approach. You guys are up now to 7-2 on the season,
so.
And you guys are looking good, keeping that foot on the pedal, guy. I'm telling you, man. So hey, great interview here. We appreciate you stopping by here, Colby Ott.
Thank you.
From the Jefferson R7 Blue Jays, for Ray Halbrook and Jeff Whitener, Joe Hamilton. Jeff Whitener was basically here on us with all of the stats, and Jeff, I'm sure quite a bit. So we say hi to Jeff real quick over there. He just got done taking care of the girls softball out at Jeffco. They won both of their games, but anyway, for Ray Halbrook, Joe Hamilton, Mr. Ott here. Hey man, great game. We appreciate everybody here watching and still staying with us. Kind of a late night tonight. I had a late start, but we appreciate everybody staying with us here at Livestream STL, and we will see you hopefully Thursday. Keep your fingers crossed. Thursday calling for some rain, but we're hoping to get that game in, and that game is Herculaneum versus Crystal City over at Crystal Park, and we hope to see you guys soon. Have a great evening.